Shuttle 6013, it is now Bravo, contact ground 12165.
12165, Air Shuttle 6.
Air Shuttle 6013 ground, taxi Alpha and Hotel.
Alpha and Hotel, Air Shuttle 6013.
Good morning, 12628 for Alpha Juliet. 12628 ground, runway 23, altimeter 3001. ATIS is Romeo, wait for Air Canada Heavy, then taxi Alpha Hotel.
Alpha Hotel behind the Air Canada Heavy, CW1 Romeo, West 1616.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Air Shuttle 6013 ground, continue Alpha Hotel.
Continue the Alpha, Air Shuttle 6.
The Alpha, then Hotel.
Alpha, then Hotel, Air Shuttle 6.
Locking gear.
Ground Rouge 2378, Alpha Short Alpha, Kilo 8 Bravo.
First 2378 ground, continue Alpha Hotel.
Alpha Hotel Rouge 2378.
7511, now cross runway 15 left, taxi Alpha and Hotel. 515 left, Alpha Hotel, 7511.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Cabin crew, prepare those for departure and cross-check.
Okay, group 360 with information Alpha, gate Alpha 3, PDC identifier, 559er uniform.
360, just take a look at that seconded.
539er uniform.
360, read back correct, ATIS Bravo.
Good day.
Welcome aboard Singapore Airlines. As the safety equipment on this aircraft may differ from that of other aircraft, please give us your attention as we bring you through this important safety briefing and on a journey through Singapore.
Richard 4422, monitor tower 1187.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Beck and my team, welcome on board our well flight. It's a pleasure to see you again. My name is Isabel, your in-flight service manager. We're looking forward to making your journey a pleasant and comfortable one, and we hope you will enjoy the flight with us. Thank you.
Before we take off, stow your luggage under the seat
Clear
in front of
quarter
you
351,
and let
information Bravo, PDC 539 Mike.
Quarter 351, Charles Myers, read back correct.
Make sure that your seat belt is
Air
securely
Canada
fastened
1284,
during
contact ground,
taxi,
1219, get in.
takeoff, and landing.
121, decimal
To
9, Air Canada
fasten,
1284.
bring the two ends of the seat belt together until you hear a click. Tighten it by pulling on the strap. To unfasten, lift the metal flap. We recommend keeping your seat belt fastened throughout the flight. Whenever the seat belt sign is
Air
turned
Canada
on,
912 Heavy, we're coming
infants should be
south.
lifted from the bassinet
And 912 Heavy,
and
ground runway
secured
23,
with
it
an
is Bravo,
infant
altimeter
seat belt.
2981, taxi Alpha, hold short Alpha Kilo.
Alpha, hold short Alpha, Kilo 2981.
If there is a change in cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will automatically drop in front of you.
set parking brakes.
Gonna come down, problem.
Get rid of it, coming 5-1.
There are several
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Which may be behind you. Count the rows of seats to the closest exit in front and behind you.
Canada 912, contact ground 12165.
In the unlikely event of an emergency, or when you hear the command, brace, brake.
Tow truck disconnected, bypass pin removed.
Place your hands on top of your head.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Evacuation. Floor level lighting will lead you to your nearest exit.
Ground, runway 511, approaching at
Runway 511, ground runway 23, it is Charlie, altimeter 29881,
Before
taxi
using an
Echo,
evacuation
November,
slide,
cross runway
remove
33 right,
any high
we'll
heel
short Bravo.
shoes and be sure
Okay,
to leave
taxi
everything
Echo,
behind.
November, cross runway
To put on your life
to your
vest,
right and hold for the
remove it from the
Bravo
plastic
and
cover
locate to
and slip
981,
it over your head.
511.
Pass the straps around your waist, connect the clip, and pull to tighten. Inflate the life vest by pulling the red tabs or blowing into the mouthpiece. Life vests have a whistle
Truck to 49, fogged off, over
and a light to attract attention.
contact 12227.
Special
Thank you,
life
sir.
vests
Truck to
are
49.
available for children. Inflate your life vest only at the exit door and step into the raft. Life vests are located under or between your
Down Air
seats.
Canada 912 Heavy, Alpha and Hold Short Alpha Kilo.
Again, 912 heavy ground, hold short Romeo.
Hold Short Romeo.
All large
Canada
electronic
912.
devices,
You know our
such as
speaking pretty
laptops,
good.
must be stowed in taxi, takeoff, and landing.
Number 8.
Number 8, okay, thank you very much.
Lightweight electronic devices, such as mobile phones and tablets, must be switched off or set to flight mode. During these times, charging your electronic devices is also not allowed. If you're not using your device,
Got
it
326
must be
heavy
held
ground. Give way to the
in hand
Sunwing joining us
or placed
November.
in the seat pocket
Yeah,
in
we'll give
front
way
of
to
you.
the Sunwing Air Canada.
If your device drops into the gap between the seats, refrain from adjusting the seat and ask the cabin crew for assistance. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking, including the charging and use of e-cigarettes, is prohibited throughout the aircraft.
House 109, it's going to be Alpha and Alpha Mike.
Alpha.
Thank you for your attention. Refer to the safety card located in the seat pocket in front of you for more information. On behalf of Singapore Airlines, we hope you have a great time on board as well as in Singapore or anywhere
Good
else
morning,
in the
Denver
world.
4731 is number 2 at Alpha Tango, pop up.
Number 4731, ground, good day, runway 23, altimeter 3000, taxi Alpha Hotel.
23 Alpha Hotel, Endeavor 4731, good day.
Minneapolis ground, Delta 1442 requesting pushback. Delta 1442 pushback request accepted.
Road 1311, Charlotte Myers, cleared Winnipeg Airport, now 77 departure. Musit, transition, flight plan route, runway 23, squawk 057.
Flight 1311, clear from airport up.
Minneapolis ground, Delta 22905 requesting pushback.
0571.
Delta 22905 pushback request accepted.
Runway 511, monitor tower 1187.
187, 751.
Minneapolis ground, Delta 1442 requesting the end of pushback. Delta 1442 request to end pushback received.
Well, you can see there's 2 come off the ramp there off your right hand side at Alpha Tango. The first one's an end rare. You will follow that at Rare via Alpha.
Okay, we'll follow the American Stand for Air Alpha.
Minneapolis ground, Delta 1442 with Oscar ready to taxi IFR. Delta 1442 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 12 right using taxiway Bravo Alpha 5 cross runway tree 0 left whiskey 5 whiskey cross runway 22 whiskey whiskey 10. Contact tower on 126.7 when ready. Minneapolis ground, Delta 22905 with Oscar ready to taxi IFR. Delta 22905 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 12 right using taxiway Bravo Alpha cross runway 22 Alpha Alpha 10. Contact tower on 126.7 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 12 right via taxiway Bravo Alpha cross runway 22 Alpha Alpha 10 Delta 22905. Taxiing hold short runway 12 right using taxiway Bravo Alpha 5 cross runway tree 0 left whiskey 5 whiskey cross runway 22 whiskey whiskey 10 Delta 1442.
Ground Air Canada 912, just confirm we're following you second. Where is the following?
No, the first guy coming off there, E175, second one's an RJ9, you're following the first guy.
Okay, we'll follow the American Stand.
Minneapolis ground, United 1872 taxi to the gate. United 1872 taxi to Gate Golf. We're using taxiway Papa Quebec Delta Bravo.
Cabin crew to your takeoff stations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened and your window shades are drawn up. Thank you.
Ground Air Canada 912, everyone to your parking Alpha.
Yeah, 912, heavy ground, runway 23, data Papa, altimeter 3000, taxi Alpha, hold short Alpha.
3000, taxi Alpha, hold short of Alpha.
Air Canada 912, monitor tower 1187.
Monitor 87, 911.
Morning.
Minneapolis Tower, Singapore 773, ready at runway 12 right east departure.
Singapore 773, wind 140 at 12. Traffic is Boeing on final. East departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 12 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 12 right, Singapore 773.
Yeah, 23, 27 and a half, Docker, with 250 at 13, you're on 25 right side for takeoff. 25 right, close to 6, 23, 27. Take that, 743, like ready.
V1. Rotate V2. Positive right.
Singapore 773, continue for east departure. Singapore 773, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Minneapolis Tower, Singapore 773, frequency change. Approach Singapore 773 is tight, Boeing 2 miles southeast of Minneapolis, 2,100 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Singapore 773 approach. Squawk 0 tree 22.
tree 22 Singapore 77 tree.
Singapore 77 tree radar contact 4 miles southeast of Minneapolis, 2,900 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace Singapore 77 tree.
Singapore 77 tree contact Minneapolis approach on 121.2. Good day.
Going to 121.2 Singapore 77 tree. Minneapolis approach Singapore 77 tree 3,800 feet.
Singapore 77 tree Minneapolis approach altimeter tree 0.14 radar contact. Continue.
Canadian Canada 873, descend 6,000.
Canada 91, descend 3,000.
Canadian 57 at distance 18240, be a left-hand approach, right? Get a distance.
Singapore 77 tree contact Minneapolis approach on 126.5. Good day.
126.5 Singapore 77 tree. Goodbye. Minneapolis approach Singapore 77 tree 8,200 feet.
Singapore 77 tree Minneapolis approach altimeter tree 0.15 radar contact. Continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Whenever the seatbelt sign is turned on, toilets may not be used, and we apologize that we are unable to serve hot beverages. Infants have to be carried out from the bassinet and secured with infant seatbelt. Thank you.
1200. Frequency change approved Singapore 77 tree.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall be starting our meals and drinks
Minneapolis
service.
Center
For your
Singapore
entertainment, we
77
have a
tree
wide
is
selection
tight
of video
going
and
5
audio
miles east of
channels.
Bristol
Program details can be
10,400
found in
feet.
Discovery Magazine, along
Request
with
flight
helpful flying
following.
tips to help you feel relaxed during your flight.
Singapore 77
We'd like to
tree
talk with an
Minneapolis
exclusive
Center.
in-flight shopping experience after the
Squawk
meal
tree
service.
631.
Product details available for selection can be found in Discover the Shop magazine in
Squawk
your
tree
seat
6
pocket.
tree 1 Singapore 77
Electronic
tree.
devices such as laptop computers may now be switched on.
Singapore
If your electronic
773
device has
radar
Bluetooth
contact
or
4
Wi-Fi
miles east
functions,
of
please
Crystal
ensure these are disabled as they may
10,900
interfere
feet.
with aircraft instruments and
Altimeter
systems.
30.12.
For your safety, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened.
Roger,
If using a
Singapore
blanket, please
773.
fasten your seatbelt over the top so that we do not disturb you when the seatbelt sign
Singapore
is switched on.
773 contact
Thank you.
Minneapolis Center on 121.05. Good day. 121.05 Singapore 773. Goodbye. Minneapolis Center, Singapore 773, 12,100 feet. Singapore 773 Minneapolis Center, altimeter 30.12 radar contact, continue.
Jet 7652, turn left heading 210. 210, Jasmine.
Jet 546, contact arrival 12447.
2447.
Roger, you've been okay, so I'm 5.5 north now. Cat 809, arrival, your base will be approaching Darku, slow your discretion. Or the schedule to take my signal, Arizona. Crypto 181, contact arrival now 12447.
2447, stay crypto.
Minneapolis Center Delta 229 or 5 is at 9,400 feet, climbing flight level 180.